Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is that confused one. I'm sorry for the late start, but we're going right into the game. So, Deadzone. I hope everyone's having a good weekend or having a good holiday if it's Memorial Day for you, but, yeah. Let's get right into the game. Make sure it's capturing it. Yep, there we go.
This time, I've got it.
No, I don't think he has it. I want to just reset to see what happens. Interesting. It doesn't look like it costs anything to reset. Don't really care about sprint speed. Okay. Superior items, they say. Pop toaster. Huh. Space whiskey. Reloading. Action figure, and it's obviously a Gundam. Nice. I never really could get into the Mission Force Cyberstorm titles. They always seem to be glitchy for me when I played them on the recent systems, but they are good games. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and try doing this on hard again. Let's see if the respect actually makes a major difference. So, yes. But yes, I've been dealing with stuff throughout the week. It's been a busy time, and I would have been on a little bit earlier if I had known the time. So, my fault. Oh wow, 220 health. Okay. Oh, yeah. That's a major respect. That's nice. Let's see what they dropped. Ooh. Yeah. If I remember correctly, freezing is going to be the way for this run. Because I know we praised Horg, but now let's give them freezer burn. Alright. Yeah, we'll go DACA. Okie dokie. Hey, I actually went to that room, not too bad. Neat. Introduce him to Stabby Town, you say, Grimos? Alright. Let's see, nearby enemies grant 10% damage resistance, removes weapon fall off and weapon kickback. Yeah, we're doing this one. Especially with freeze, that's going to be useful.
Show me the goods.
Alright, useless. I guess it wants to praise org. Stabby Town, suburban knife fight city. Yeah, some of the slicers. Oh, wow. I forgot grenades was not... I forgot grenades are not exactly like Halos. They fly forward. Interesting. Well, that shows you how long I haven't played this game recently. Yeah, we'll take that. Man, just a little respect it helps a long way. Eat. No. Still don't want a sniper rifle. I was playing with someone else, maybe. Alright, so... I think front load is probably going to be my best bet. Because we're going for damage. Maximum damage. Okay. Yep, I think I'll still keep this weapon. Has a slower rate of fire, but I like it. We just need to make sure it can either do freezing soon, because that's what I want proc into. Grenade cooldown is 20% faster. Health pickups heal you for 50% more. You kill an enemy weak spot. You shot next shot deals 50% more damage. Yes, we're going to do that. Oh, wow. Alright. Neat. I'm getting tech components now. Hello, Doctor Who. How are you? Well, the question is, how good is the frame rate? Because it looks like it's acting up. Alright, so... yeah, I get that. Alright, so I have two options here. Either I can go for a sneaky stealth build, and I know that's going to be a problem on this run, or I'm going to go with freeze. Let's go ahead with let's go ahead with just chilling them out just a little bit. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can reroll this prefix. Nope. Nope. Alright, fine. Game, if you're gonna force my hand, I'm just going to have to go shotgun. There we go. Alright, fire and ice. Everything wrong and not nice. Oops, that was his face. I didn't even stand a chance. Oops. And this is supposed to be hard. I think we'll stick with the shotgun. Well, I have been drinking, well, water. Yes. So. And I also have a Diet Coke with me, so. Hand lotion. Kills... increase your reload speed. This bonus resets after you reload. Fuel generator. I think I'll take this. This is going to be more useful. Wait for shield. There we go. What was that again? I think that was a fire sniper rifle. Nope. I'm passing on that. Totally passing. Ow! He poked me. Bastard. Barbed wire. We'll go with that. More proc means better fun. Oh yes, these bastards. Get rid of that. Whoop! Neat. Actually, what am I set up for? Yeah, weak points. Neat. I love that. Just the fact that the only shake is from the actual pump action. Alright. The enemy reloads your other weapon. That's going to be useful. We're going to do that. Ow. Ah, freezing. I see. So, and what's this achievement for? What game? And no, this is not Doom. This is Deadzone. It used to be an extraction shooter outlaw, but it got rolled over to being just a co-op game. This was Starsieged Deadzone, but they rolled it over to being just Deadzone Rogue. But yeah, it's like if they took Diablo meets Doom. I enjoy it quite a bit. And your healing orbs is increased. Yep, we'll do this one.
I'd like one soda pop, please.
Oh man, he has a drinking problem. Primary.
Okay. Don't lose momentum.
let's see here. Lost connection with Earth. No Wi-Fi. My follower count is literally suffering in real time. Oh yeah, this must be when the cybrids are invading Earth. Nice. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. Hey, Fluffy. It's been alright. I guess that's the only thing in this room. Alright. Make sure I collect that, that's important. Yep, we'll do that. Man, I didn't get that scrap? Okay. My recommendation, exercise, wear yourself out so that your sleeping can be put back to some semblance of normal. Neat.
Another log.
No. Hey, how you? So how you doing, Ramshackle Salvage? Let me guess. Yeah, I'm having certain issues right now. I'm at the kilobits per second, so we'll sit here and just wait. My apologies. Didn't know today is going to be one of those days, but it is a holiday weekend. Alright, things should be stabilized again, so... Let's see... Alright, so... Should be running. Oh, I'm sorry when it shits a bit like that. You're aiming, your movement speed. Nope, we're gonna do this. Ow! They poked me in the spleen. Let's see here. It's a better weapon slightly, but we can probably roll it for a ice effect weapon. So let's do that. E. Today isn't Monday. It totally isn't Monday. This is totally Monday 5.0. Wait, no, 6.0. Yes. Wait. Yes. I think we'll go back to this one. Well, maybe. If I re-roll this, it's going to probably not going to have the mark effect on it. But that's a hard choice. I think I'll stick with elemental damage. Yeah, we'll stick with this. Oh. Yeah, that's the one I already dropped. Hello, Thunderclap Sasquatch. It's been a while. Chance of summoning. Increase magazine capacity. I think I'll keep with that more than likely. Marked. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. Here we go. Neat. Seriously, game. Well, fine. We'll try to respec these when I get into a rest area. Increasing your weapon damage by 50%. Snowdrift. You deal 25% to nearby enemies affected by chill, and will cryo damage increased by 20. Yeah, we'll keep with this, but we need to get the weapons rolled. That's a choice. Alright. Oh, that's freeze. That's lightning. Fuck. Alright, so... Alright. I'll just have to melee smack my way around things. Hey, Void Bastards is fun. That's actually when I used to stream on my own channel. The last game I played was Void Bastards. Barrel. I don't really want to change. Wow, that is a automated defense turn system that should have moved. Alright, neat. And, technically that'd be a downgrade, but it does give me freezing. It does give me freezing. So, we'll do that. We'll use the Space Heckler & Co. USP for the moment. It is a good gun. Well, for this game's logic. Let's see what this is. Yeah, that's that, weird-ass, DMR. Yeah, I would agree with the RNG system. Though my only thing is, I wish they had this game set up where your perks that you're getting from this rogue system would be a talent tree system that you could build up like in Diablo 2. Your weapon swap your movement speed by 20, you gain 20 spin dodge, damage, tourniquet. We're going to see if we can increase the qualities a little bit more. Because once we get our guns, we want to keep our guns. Neat. Yeah, we'll take that. Wait, was that more elemental damage but less armor? Yeah, we'll upgrade the body piece. Oh, the Berserker, so scary. It just froze to death. Not really effective Berserker if it can't really move. But if you're still there, yeah, this game is 3-player co-op, and it's quite fun. I enjoy it quite a bit. It's challenging for what it can do. Increases by your health orbs. You restore 20% your shield. Thank you. I will do that. Ooh. Radio damage, shatter. I could technically just level up the grenade I currently have to match that damage. So I will. Lightning. Nah, we're still good. We're still good. I'll try to re-roll the prefix on this. Blizzard. Killing a target jet affected by chill, shatter, and freeze procs are increased by 25%. Crowd damage increased by 15. While Blizzard, the damage to nearby enemies for 5 seconds, while crowd damage increased by 25. That's a hard choice here. Yeah, we're doing this.
Man spider room again. Great.
Yeah, I think I like this more. Given the fact that I am nuking the hell out of these man spiders, yeah, I think this is a win. I think this is definitely a win. Nope, not switching. Yep, that works for me. That totally works. That was a lot easier than trying to praise Zorg. As much as praising Zorg is, we're going to give them the Zorg's freezer burn. Because even Zorg likes a nice cold freezer burn steak. Am I right? Or am I wrong? More than likely wrong. Increases your weapon damage 5% and increases additional 5 after killing an enemy. Harmonic Striker. After collecting an orb, your weapon damage is increased. Yeah, we'll do this. Gunfire Reborn is not a bad game, but I highly recommend you do not play solo. Alright. Let's see if we can re-roll the effects on it. Nope. That's already freezing, but we'll increase its epic, and we'll increase the level. Neat. So we have a little bit of Zorg and we have a little bit of freezing going on. So what would be the anti-Zorg? That's the question.
Can't help but notice they're wearing the same suit as I am.
Ha! 777. Get pistoled. Wow, that went relatively fast. Let's see. That is more damage, but do I really want to downgrade? No, no Nurgle. Definitely no Nurgling. Do not Nurgle. Do not pass the Garden of Life. Alright, so this is Shatter. What is my current weapon setup? This is Freeze and Freeze. We might want to switch over using Shatter. Because if they're frozen, Shatter might be more effective against them. Crit damage, though. Hits have a chance to heal you for 5% of your total health. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good with the current grenade. Rubber band. While hip firing, your weapon spread is reduced by 40%. T-leash. Your procs do 30% more damage. Yeah. We'll give him a cup of tea. Okie dokie, that was fast. Yes, we'll take the biogel. Okay. Totally not Cacodemon, digital edition. Okay, so choices. Do I give elemental damage for critical hit damage? Yeah. Oh yes, I heard about the Dark Heresy game. Rogue Trader was really good, but I'm actually surprised they went with Rogue Trader first, then went to Dark Heresy. I would have suspected it to be the other way around, but I'm looking forward to it. In fact, I would like to go back to playing Rogue Trader, but I would like to have some people to play it with. I have yet to fully play it all the way through Act 1, so
Positive
no spoil.
Thoughts, sunshine, puppies, not killy death machines.
Okay. I already got the sidekick. Does that do better perks? Ammo refund, fire rate. That does do a little bit better. Does have... has a 5% refund magazine. Hits have a 7.8 chance to refund ammo. I mean, I could keep firing with this one, but I think I'm just going to upgrade its level. Nope. I mean... maybe if I can get this... yeah, we're going to gamble. And one more time. Yes. Yes. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we'll just upgrade that. See, I liked being at the... I like the lethality and the challenge that Dark Heresy has. I actually have almost a full set of the books for Dark Heresy 1.0. I don't have 2.0 for the actual rule set. Beautiful. Well, it's not exactly it was crashed. What happened was Games Workshop decided that when they were rolling to their new, I think it was either 9th or 10th edition of Warhammer, they wanted more proprietary control, so they stripped Fantasy Flight Games from having the license. So it was more of a license dispute situation. I don't remember who exactly now has a license to republish them, but Fantasy Flight does not have the capability of working on that project ever again, even though one of the reasons Rogue Trader actually came back from the dead is because of Fantasy Flight Games. I have a leather-bound edition of Rogue Trader. I don't have Only War. I was trying to find a copy of that, but some stores want like $600 for a copy of Only War. I'm not spending that much money. If I am going to get Only War, I'll just go through Drive-Thru RPG and get the PDF edition. Time to collect loot. Nope. Yeah, true. That's the Star Wars Minis, the X-Wing series of game was eating into Games Workshop's perceived competition, so I can see that point. Yeah, GW makes a lot of business choices that don't make sense. I'm just going to leave it at that. The company that makes Monster Apocalypse, you can now buy the STLs for their tabletop off of My Mini Factory. So you don't have to go through and buy a physical version of the game. You can buy the STLs and make your monsters for the tabletop. That's something Games Workshop still does not understand, that we are in the era of 3D printing. Resin printers have gotten to the point where quality is very high for cheap home printing, relatively speaking. There's no reason for them to be going like, hey, you must buy this box set. No, you need to buy this STL printed at these sizes to be tabletop compliant. But the problem is, what I don't like about Games Workshop is that they want exorbitant fees for, well, plastic. They have forgotten what they're trying to go for. And I don't know if I want more. Yeah, we'll go more damage. Bad room. Very bad room. Very bad room. All right, the main threat's dead. The Manspire was the biggest threat there. Whew, that was dicey. Not gonna lie. That almost died there. Hell, that's half the reason Battletech is back from the grave, because people were printing their minis for the most part through fan project versions. Like they were buying the books and whatnot, and Cast Labs needs to understand that people would like to have an official STL from Caddis Labs to buy. Let's see. Increased. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll go over that for now. Did my health just drop, or was that just the perk activating? Nope, I'm not doing that. That weapon is definitely no. What was this again? Shotgun, or nope, that's a secondary as well. Well, I'm going to be honest, like, I have a family member who is a big time Warhammer fan. I do have some Warhammer minis, but not for tabletop reasons. I do like certain units. I do like the universe. And as you probably have heard from me previously talking about having Warhammer 40k, Dark Heresy, Rogue Trader, and Deathwatch, and Black Crusade, I like the tabletop RPG system. What I don't like is their attempt to try to gouge us for things like that. So, level 10, huh? Level 10, double shot. Oh, that is... So... yeah, we're just going to increase the level. Increase that, and then increase that. Alright. Time. Neat. Alright. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that they should embrace the community on that regard. So it's nice that they don't, but at the same time, it would be great if they actually would embrace the STLs for certain things. Especially like terrain and whatnot. They don't have to go into for mechs, but for terrain setups. Because I'm gonna be honest, some of the terrain options for 3D printing for Battletech, not really good. There's some really good ones, but they want so much. There we go. Can't any more shit, but just want to get rid of that. Jelly bean lances. I'm afraid to know, but I also want to know. Level 10. All right. Neat. That went smooth. We'll do that. It gives a little bit more armor. And I have better grenade already. Deal 50% more damage to enemies that have elemental debuffs. That's a tough choice. It has shatter instead of freeze. Critical, increasing critical hit damage. Yeah, we won't do that for the... Nope, we're going to keep that. I think that's going to be more useful. Even though the more damage is more damage. See, that's one thing I do like about playing Battletech, is you can proxy. That's one thing that's always pissed me off about Warhammer snobs, is that you cannot proxy with them. And I have to deal with some Warhammer snobs where I live. This room's gonna suck, but let's make it happen. Gotta get rid of that shield first. Excellent. I would say that was quite nice. A lot better than that one room with the man spider, because that was scary. We'll keep with this. Now, aside from Warhammer, Battletech, and Bolt Action, what is your favorite tabletop game systems you guys like to fall back to that some people may not know? Boss room!
I'm back.
What type of boss fight is this? I'm sorry, buddy. You just can't keep up with me. Oh, I just whiffed that throw. really good at dodging the lasers, even though I know they're coming. Neat. Alright, health orb, grenade, weapon damage. Yeah, we'll do that. Hello, Digiman.
Oh, God. Is that me? Where the hell is my face?
Ooh. I don't even see eyeballs. That's kind of weird. But the brain in the jar. Yay. %93 accuracy. Okay. That's a first.
I'm gonna tear those robo bastards apart.
Yay, max weapon damage. Always can use more health orbs. There we go. Now we do part 2. I have not played this part yet, so I don't know what's in for store. So, yay, learning experience. All right, Cactus. I am very disturbed with the fact I've actually seen eyes have hair around them before.
Okay.
I'm just
So,
going to leave it alone, and I'm not
just
going to think about it any
a brain
further.
in a suit. Well, found the colonists. Looks like they were already frozen for the trip.
Yes, roll into my melee strike. Yes, that works so well. Yes, just action roll right into my melee strike. Thank you.
Oh God. I've been removing the colonists from the pods. More missing colonists. Why would the machines bother taking them one by one? Why not just shoot them all?
I may want to make sure I'm not ignoring this. Now the question is, do I want to stick with freezing or do I want to shock it up a bit? Don't want that, don't want that. We'll go with this. Apparently the game wants me to Zorg with a revolver.
All these people. I guess they're counting on me.
Is that a skull with legs? Is this Doom 3 now? Alright, I don't know why there's a ramp here. This is a strange ship design, but whatever. We'll do that.
This must be where the cryo liquid for the colonists comes from.
What is this, gauntlet level? Gauntlet level of monster production now? Neat. Yeah, this is like Gauntlet. I don't, that's nice. I love Gauntlet. Noted. They can keep shitting on enemies. I will have to make sure those are get rid of immediately. Unless, of course, the new enemies can spawn me loot, which I doubt they do. Nearby enemies, grant that. Remove a weapon fall off. 100% up proc chance increase. Yeah, we'll do this one. We'll just stick to hipfire. What is this? Oh, superior item time. Dunce cap. Zen Garden. Killing an enemy refunds one bullet of your magazine. Hits that do not kill cause the next shot to deal 10% more damage. Hand vacuum kills you. Okay, yep, we're going to do this, especially since I'm apparently going to outlaw it. Let's see, what would I like to do? First off, I want to see if I can get some freezing. Nope, we'll do that though. Yes, primary grade. Actually, and upgrade this.
Wonder if anyone here is related to a friend or something.
Yep, I need that. Okay. Magazine is empty. We'll do that.
You all just...
Don't you dare try to flank me and try to stab me. I got a better axe than you. Whoop. Don't want to do that. Oh wow. Okay, that's nice to know. They can cause freezing on me, so oof.
The Nix's top-of-the-line stealth drone joins Mars colony mission. Great.
Oh, that looks like a possible threat. That might be the boss. Isn't Duelist of the Roses one of the most rare PS2 games because it didn't get published in the United States that much? Like, it only had like, what, 50,000 or like 500,000 units in the United States, and then most of them got destroyed because people didn't buy them. Yeah, if you find Duelist of the Roses for PS2 out in the wild and there's someone selling it for cheap, it's either a knockoff or it's a legitimate copy they don't know what they have. Oh, this feels Destiny 2-ish. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Don't want to get hit by that. If there's anything being manufactured in this place, I need to find it soon. Immune? Eat that. Woohoo! This is very Destiny 2-ish. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to praise Zorg on this run. was unnecessarily rough. And it was a challenge. I like that. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yep, we'll do this. We'll see if we can get a fire burn going. Pop toaster. That sounds fun. Don't want to waste that just yet. Upgrade quality and reroll. Reroll. Yes. Praise Zorg. Not praising Zorg there, but we're praising Zorg with that. Okay. I'll work with that. I'll work with that for now.
Better not touch it.
Yeah, we'll take more damage. I don't think this is the supply for Burger King. I think this is more the supply for Amazon warehousing.
Wonder what this one says.
Yeah, no, I think what we're seeing is the invasion of the Cyberheads of Earth. I think this is still Starsieged, they just don't call it that anymore. Shots that do not hit a weak point do 30% more damage. Killing an enemy suffering from a buff now spreads that buff to other enemies. Yes. Still can't shoot that grenade, so oops. No chance of revival for you, bud. Bad spider. Very bad spider.
This one says.
Kind of weird that they're putting people in the cryo early. We haven't even left for Earth. Wow. Sorry to say, but we don't need your content, lady. You're more entertaining frozen than you are alive. If she's even alive. Now, this is probably like hundreds of years in the future. I don't even know what time it is. But, speaking of time, it's 9:19. Alright, I want to make sure I don't run over for Debbie Clowner. I know I started late and I do apologize. Alright, Increase the chance when my weapons using 50% capacity. Okay, we'll do that. This will be fun. Ooh, alright. Wow, this is essentially Doom Eternal now. Too much Doom Eternal, not enough tribes. Increase your weapon and killing enemy reloads your previous unequipped weapon, blah blah blah. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll keep Mr. Minigun loaded.
Can I not just once find a room that doesn't have a killing machine?
Oh look, the stealth drone. That hurts like a bitch. Big time. Oh yeah, stealth. Maybe Nixus is just straight up fucking known to me. Couldn't even get a chance to fight back. I call bullshit. This is probably where they meant to
tear those robo bastards apart.
This is probably where he meant to have co-op players for this one, but that's beside the point. We have upgrades. All right. So. Okay. We'll do that. I mean, a USP and 10mm would be not a bad idea. But man, would it be heavy.
Back into the freezer, I guess.
I don't want to go in the freezer unless it has ice cream. Ooh, chocolate peanut butter ice cream. Alright, these guys have officially annoyed me. Okay, so I've already picked that up. Do I want double barrel? Yeah, we'll go double barrel. Ensured that. Oh, twofer. Let's see. When I look at this, I think of bolter. Am I wrong? Alright, so... not really good perks on this one. I'll take the monocle. Okay.
I got chills. They're multiplying.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to switch. If I'm going to use a double barrel shotgun, I may as well just nerf myself by using this game's equivalent to the lever action. Alright, yeah, we'll do, hip firing, no, we'll do that. That way now my double barrel has twice, or now almost 4 times the ammo. Or 3 times. I cannot do math. Definitely cannot math. 7% chance to explode a second time. Super sample. Alright. Automatic gunblade. Okay, we'll go with that. There we go. And then we'll praise Org for this run. Okay, we'll take that. That's a no. Nice. What type of vehicle is this? I'm afraid to drive this. Is this a forklift? What the fuck type of thing is this? This looks like it could fall over any time. Don't tell me this is how they transit and move the cryo systems, because that looks ungodly uncomfortable. Alright. Oh. I want to see this a little more. Wow. Nice beer, bud. Huh. Well, here's the thing. How would you operate this? I would the acceleration be on the pet handguard? Because this looks ungodly unsafe. Like, I'm serious. This looks like extremely dangerous to use. Like, no seatbelt, no roll cage. I would consider safe enough. And, yeah. If this is a trolley thing to move this around, I'm sorry, but I would rather just pull these out by hand. I'm sorry, but no. No. Oh, forklifts are always going to be a thing in the future. Even though they're going to be drones, more than likely. We'll do that. Oh, I hate that perk so much, but yeah, we're going to take that one. Fire rate. Yeah, we're going to take this because more ammo means more murder. There we go. More machine destruction. Oh, this room again. Alright. We'll melee smack him, get rid of those guys first. Whew. Would rather take max shields. Now the question is, where's that guy in here hiding? Oh, they barely hurt my shield, so that's good. For now. Oh, I don't want thunder. Well, that's spicy. Okay. Not gonna lie, that scrap coming at me, thought it was an enemy at first, so most dangerous scrap in the world made me panic. Alright, I can't really upgrade this shotgun any further than it is currently, so yeah, it's gonna have to go. I love you, shotgun, but until next time. Hello, submachine gun, my new love. Aside from the fact I missed most of my shots there, but who cares? Robot is done. I'm not. Yeah, that's like the most unnecessary thing to do is roll into my shots, bud. Alright, elemental catalyst. Elemental debuff applies to them. Targets, causing them to take 50% more damage for 5 seconds. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll definitely do that. That means every single grenade's not going to mark.
Mapping training?
Whoever designed this room's a dick. Oh man. I'll do bot companion. I'm not really feeling being stealthy because I'm not doing a void build this time.
Come out, wherever you are. Yeah! See, I could have done it. I just was not that good last time. I really don't want to go back to chilling things, but I might have to. I definitely will have to pick that up, and I know this gun is now expended its last opportunity to upgrade too, so yay. Have to get off of Zorg for the moment, and I'll be right back on the Zorging. I promise. Alright, so it's 9:40. Unfortunately, in another 10 minutes or so, I need to wrap it up. Increases damage, kills, icy veins. Yeah, we'll do this. And what is this? Laughing gas. Hefty birthday skull. Shit. Why did I reroll that? Never mind. I don't care. Guess I'm going with freezing now. Fine. We'll make this quick.
Passenger luggage and vehicle storage. Great. I'm probably gonna fight a sock monster or something. Oh, so that's the asshole that built this ship. Typical.
Huh. Well. Well, this definitely tells me this is still in the Starsieged universe. All that does. Nope, they're not dropping scraps, so I don't think they're going to give me anything. But that will. Alright, so that's pretty much Gauntlet without the bonus of farming the enemies. Got it! Okay, elemental debuff. Sure. Additional time. Yeah, we'll do this. That doesn't look good. Neat. Okay, so Crazed Org is now back on the table for you, and now for you. Neat. And still same gloves. What is... Okay, sure. No. No, I don't need that weapon. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of as well. That seems like the Team Fortress weapon, so thank you for pointing that out. I was wondering where I was seeing it from. Now, grenade damage increase. Confetti popper. Killing a enemy of your grenade replenishes 30% of your magazine. We'll do that.
Military equipment. Shit. I like where this is going.
Oh, that's a flamethrower. Good thing I'm not baking in suit. I'll have to say, they're starting to get more complexity in the room, so that's nice. Mars core. That sounds like a candy bar. I know it's not, but Mars core, where you get your peanuts all in one spot. Or would it be shot, or would it be an injection? Would it even be a candy bar at that point? Prepared bot. We'll go with another bot. Okay, plasma coil. Generate plasma more for every 30 seconds. That's 20% damage. This is the next instance of damage you take. Now, that's not too bad. Your grenade has a chance of proc with elemental effects, so your primary secondary melee weapon up to 10% of its own. Okay. Your primary weapon has a chance of proc. Your secondary elemental at 20%. We'll do that. We'll try that. That sounds
Let's
fun.
see what they've got.
Alright, so let's upgrade quality. And what is it? It is after this room I'm gonna have to call quits. So let's go full ham. Aha! Wow, I survived. Oh man, that... I actually tried to die there. I tried to get my character wiped there, but I'm going to keep pushing. Alright, 948. Ooh. How am I ending up with more health than I started with? Why? Okay. 949.
There's a bridge.
This room sucks. forgot I had the assault rifle. How could I forget that? Ooh. How? I'm not going to argue. I'll just take it. Okay. This, I don't know how I have 72 rounds, but I'm not going to argue the logic on that either. Yeah, this does more damage, and I have better control. How did I survive that room? Couldn't tell you, but yes, let's increase the fire rate. All right, 952. Inhaler, while giving you deal 40% damage if you're not fired for the last 1 second. All right. Ooh, yeah, we're praising Zorg again. We're definitely gonna praise Zorg. What? Oh, I just need to reload. Okay. It was just glitched. Hey, no flamethrower through the corridor. Only I can have fire. No bot fire for you. Yes! Ow. Alright, I am going to be wrapping it from here, ladies and gentlemen. I expect it to be wiped from now, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to shut down the stream and make my way for space for Debbie Clowner. So thank you for watching WBL76, and please stand by for Dwarf Fortress. You all have a good night.